Everybody's looking to spice up their language, right? We all want our conversations to be more colorful and engaging. Imagine a world where every sentence you speak is like adding a dash of exotic spice to a dish. It makes everything more flavorful and interesting. Just like how a pinch of cinnamon can transform a simple dish into something extraordinary, idioms can turn mundane conversations into memorable exchanges. Well, buckle up for some idiomatic fun. It's going to be a wild ride through the world of phrases. Think of it as an amusement park for your brain, where each idiom is a thrilling ride that takes you on a journey through the quirks and nuances of language. Just like a roller coaster, idioms have their ups and downs, twists and turns, and they always leave you wanting more. So, what's an idiom, you ask? It's a fascinating part of language. Idioms are like the secret ingredients in a recipe that give it a unique flavor. They are expressions that have a meaning different from the literal interpretation of the words. They add color and depth to our conversations, making them more engaging and fun. It's a phrase where the meaning isn't obvious from the individual words. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved. Imagine reading a sentence and feeling like you're on a treasure hunt, trying to decipher the hidden meaning behind the words. That's the magic of idioms. They challenge your brain and make you think outside the box. Think of it as a secret language for everyday life. Take kick the bucket, for example. On the surface, it sounds like someone is literally kicking a bucket, but in reality, it means something much more serious. It's a euphemism for dying, a way to talk about death without being too direct or harsh. It doesn't mean literally kicking a bucket. It means someone has, well, passed away. A bit morbid, but interesting. This idiom has its roots in the 16th century, where it was believed that people would stand on a bucket when being hanged, and kicking the bucket would lead to their demise. It's a grim origin, but it shows how language evolves over time. Dark humor, I know, but that's the beauty of idioms. They can take serious or even morbid topics and present them in a way that's more palatable. It's like adding a touch of humor to a serious situation, making it easier to talk about and understand. Or, how about spill the beans? This one's a bit more lighthearted. It's a playful way to talk about revealing a secret. Imagine someone accidentally knocking over a can of beans, and suddenly, all the beans are out in the open for everyone to see. That's the essence of this idiom. Once the secret is out, there's no putting it back. No beans involved here, just a quirky way to say revealing a secret. It's a fun and visual way to describe the act of letting something slip. And just like with real beans, once the secret is out, it can be messy and hard to clean up. It just means revealing a secret, like when someone can't keep a surprise. We've all been there, trying to keep a secret but feeling the urge to share it with someone. It's like having a juicy piece of gossip that you just can't keep to yourself. Imagine your friend blurting out your surprise party plans. Yup, beans everywhere. Surprise ruined. It's a classic scenario where someone accidentally reveals a secret, and the surprise is spoiled. But it also adds a bit of drama and excitement to the situation. And let's not forget raining cats and dogs. This one's quite visual. It's a vivid way to describe a heavy downpour, and it conjures up images of chaos and confusion. Imagine looking out the window and seeing cats and dogs falling from the sky. It's a wild and unforgettable image. Nope, no pets falling from the sky, just a lot of rain. It's a humorous and exaggerated way to talk about a heavy rainstorm. And while it might not be literal, it certainly gets the point across. Just a heavy downpour. But it paints a vivid picture, doesn't it? Idioms have a way of making language more visual and imaginative. They take ordinary situations and turn them into something more memorable and engaging. Though, wouldn't that be a sight? Imagine the chaos. It's a fun and whimsical thought, and it shows how idioms can add a touch of creativity and humor to our language. Idioms make English fun and confusing, like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Another idiom. This one describes something that's incredibly difficult to find, almost impossible. It's like searching for a tiny needle in a massive pile of hay, an exercise in futility. It means something's really hard to find. Almost impossible, really. It's a way to describe a challenging and often frustrating task. And just like with real haystacks, it requires patience and persistence. So don't let the cat out of the bag just yet. Keep those secrets safe. This idiom is all about keeping a secret hidden. Imagine having a cat in a bag and trying to keep it from escaping. It's a tricky task, and once the cat is out, there's no going back. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more language laughs and lessons. Stay tuned. We're just scratching the surface of the wonderful world of idioms. There's so much more to explore and enjoy. Got a favorite idiom? We'd love to hear it. Idioms are a shared cultural treasure, and everyone has their favorites. Sharing them is a great way to connect with others and learn more about different cultures and languages. Drop it in the comments. Let's share the fun. Let's create a community where we can all enjoy the richness and diversity of language together. Whether it's a common idiom or a lesser-known gem, every idiom has a story to tell.